USC-President here, giving you a cinema shot of the last 30 seconds of extreme variety. Highlight of the match. Definitely never saw it coming. So just watch the rest of the video and see how it all panned out. United Styles Crew.
Synchronizing agents.
Alright, have to do some favors here. A couple of some friends, some strangers have been asking me, alright, you know, you gotta show us the tips and tricks, man, on how do you do it, how do you play without smoke. Alright, so this is a very, very fast, very aggressive session. Only around like 4 players roughly throughout the whole match. So just pay attention. I mean, literally, you might have to stop the video and go back a couple times and watch when and why I use all my abilities. And you have to factor in the whispers. If you got like surround sound speakers or something like that, you might want to adjust your TV set. but anyways, just watch out for Suicidal Chicken, man. He's a maniac. I don't know him, but he definitely he was a little bit of a rascal in this session. Alright, some of you guys might miss it, but I always use my disguise. Cardinal rule. Yeah, definitely had to put that in there. It was like, what the hell happened? Yeah, obviously I watched the video and I hit my poison way too late. So just still doesn't pan out for me in these like first couple seconds of the match.
You have been stunned. Contract lost.
Oh boy. Yeah, I just had a little bit of some extra stuff. It's coming towards Halloween, so I figured I'd spice it up a little bit. Yeah, it's it was that part right there was a little sketchy because I mean, you have to pay attention. If you respawn and you see somebody walking around the steps, and you hear the whispers, come on, man. You got to be on your toes, man. Either go through the chase breaker, especially in this match. Just go the opposite way. Either the guy's gonna run after you, or you got the chase breaker there, but. I mean, give yourself a fighting chance. Just don't walk up the steps in a respawn area. I mean, I'm just gonna have to say it, man. That's a cardinal rule, and I've done some pro players about it. Don't take the obvious direction that the game gives you as you respawn. I never do it. Just in some circumstances. Right there. Okay. I'm not bashing on that player, but as I told you in the very beginning of the match, it's very aggressive. Okay. Yeah. It's, how can I put it? The second you play a match and you know it's only 4 players, you got to be locking everybody. You got to be spamming your stun button. And if you pay attention to the match, sometimes you'll see the little message, the black message. For instance, like that. Little black messages. Stating that I can't stun, you know, the AIs. And I don't have a contractor or whatever, or a pursuer. But obviously that guy was a little upset with me. He tried to charge me. And I'm sorry, dude. But, thank God for my headsets, huh? Yeah, I think I'll always plug this in, and I always I always try to endorse the ASTRO A50 headsets. They're definitely a key to my success to this type of game. Perfect example of what I was talking about when I'm spamming the stun button. You know, through my headsets, I'm hearing whispers. I'm always in tune to my whispers. I could be doing sporadic stuff, and the second I hear the whispers, and I'm spamming the stun. So that is why when I was running, I instantly stunned that guy because I was spamming it, not even knowing who. I had a good idea because it's only 4 players, but as I said, you know, there's some people asking, how the hell are you pulling off these moves? Here's another good example. But, you know, only 4 peoples. One of them dudes is coming after me, and sure enough, he pays the price. Oh. Okay. So obviously, I wasted the decoy, but it's just they came after me so fast. Okay. Now, what I want to discuss about the decoy, usually after your kill or even a stun, it's a pretty good idea to use your decoy, because you already, in most cases, you already set the prompt, especially when you stun. You set up a prompt so your pursuers are coming after you after you did a stun, and if you set up the decoy, for instance, like this, I set off a decoy. Even though he was underneath the tunnel, he set his lock. I don't want to say I know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure he set his lock for my decoy. Okay? And I moved so fast into the haystack, he had no idea. Once again, I'm assuming we'll pay back for that dude from the very beginning. Okay. But yeah, just don't use your decoy when you're in line of sight of somebody you know that's coming after you. Use it like when you're when you know they're like around a corner or something. It's the deception is key. For instance, like this, another cardinal rule for decoy. Okay, there you go. Now, a lot of this stuff is helpful tips when you're in a small room. 4 people lobby is kind of common sometimes. Contradicting myself on that comment, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Oh, I wanted to stun him again so bad. Yeah, his name, the chicken. Okay, right there, that decoy tip I talked to you about. It worked, but I walked up the stairs too quick. Yeah, so I just didn't like that score he got. At the time, I was like, 900, really? Alright, I'll let you have it. Right there, honestly, that kill right there sucked. I respawned right there, and I heard the heartbeats so bad, so I'm like, I was spamming the kill button, but I noticed the shadow above me, so that's what I was trying to say. Very fast. You gotta be. You ever seen like a bird like moving his head and his eyes like so fast? I think after this match, I like gave myself a rest. I was like, my eyes, my brain was just like moving so sporadically, just thinking so much at but I just had to take a break after this match. It was fun. It was a rush, but you might not realize that it was a fast match. But try pulling off some of these moves. My hands were moving pretty fast. I'm gonna try in the future. I talked to a couple people in certain cases when I live stream. I want to start recording my hands while I'm playing, because I think I have some techniques of oh, here we go. I forgot how close to the end it was, but I'll let you guys enjoy the show. But once again, only 4 people. You gotta pay attention to when you kill somebody and start hogging the respawn areas. It was just like an 80% logical guess that I was gonna get him again. Especially when you lose a contract, you're gonna get him again, and you just take a logical guess on where they're gonna respawn and just take an easy kill. And I know some of you super pros know about that move, but sometimes when you least expect it, it happens to you. But I was obviously surprised about this too. I only died 6 times. I didn't realize it. So not bad for an extreme variety. I think I'm gonna squeeze in another video, not an extreme variety session, but just one to throw in the bucket for jokes. It's a crazy match with another 4 players in the session, and let's just say I beast on that. I feel pretty bad to even upload it. It's horrible. I mean, it just destroy them. But there you go, man. Subscribe, like, comment, and all that bizwack. Catch you guys later, man. Blah, 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 blah.